I'm happy today, y'all. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. We're talking about branding strategies today. Look, first thing, if you are that individual that is not using storytelling effectively, you're missing out. You're missing out. You're that entrepreneur that's not using storytelling, you are missing out. You're literally keeping clients like fenced away from you. Like they can't even buy from you if you ain't doing storytelling. Hey, y'all. Because here's the thing. When you are doing storytelling, you give them a reason to remember the information that you're trying to tell them. Hope y'all caught that. If you're that person that just talks in facts and figures, like you're missing out. You're missing out. Because here's the thing. If one of your friends came over to you and said, hey, how was your day yesterday? And you said, sky blue, grass green, ate food. But if you said, the sky was amazing, like it was like this pretty blue color that was like captivating. I was just staring at the sky for a minute and the sun started coming out. It was just a beautiful morning for me. And then, the food that I ate, it was some chicken and some rice and some broccoli. And my husband actually made it for me. And it was really good. The seasoning was on point. Which one are you going to remember? The facts and the figures or the story? Is going to be the story. And this is how you have to present your brand on social media. So when I talk about using effective branding strategies, you got to be tapping into storytelling. That's the first thing. You got to be telling your story. Always, always, always. And look, you could talk about different things like that you like to cook. If you're a baker, if you like going hunting, if you like cutting your grass, if you like taking the kids to the park, like tell them some other things about who you are, what you do, and allow them to get excited about your brand much more than just the money that you're bringing in. Hey, Mary, happy Phenomenal Friday. Absolutely. Give them a reason to be a little bit more captivated about you as a person simply because you're allowing them in a little bit closer to know things about you that you don't always talk about. Like, what if you talking about you loving to bake is making a stronger connection with your audience? Because a lot of the audience that you're serving already, they're bakers, but they low-key bakers. They're not out there either, right? But now you guys are talking about recipes. Now y'all meeting on a group outside of social media, simply talking about baking, but this is not your business. But guess what? The fact that you're talking about baking, they're more interested in you, and now they want to find out what your business is. Right? So if you're a coach, a real estate agent, some type of other professional trying to present your product or service, you have to start telling your story. When you go to a networking event and the person first says, okay, hey, what do you do? Well, my name is Tom and I'm in marketing. Okay, nice to meet you, Tom. Like, what else? You see that? I hope y'all caught that. It's like, what else, Tom, from marketing? Like, what else do you do? Oh, well, I like to golf. Oh, really? I like to golf too. I was just golfing a couple of months ago. Oh, great. That's what's up. Well, have you checked out that new park that they just built? No, I haven't checked it. Hey, we should check it out together. Now you guys are forming a bond, building a relationship. Now, here's the thing. Strategically, you're not going to always be able to do that here in social media world because this is hundreds of people, thousands even, right? But the way that you maneuver around it in social media is you comment, you join discussions on other people's pages. This is that engagement piece of building relationships that a lot of people for some reason have not tapped into. If you're not building relationships on social media, you're missing out. Like I said, you're missing out if you are not storytelling. That's practically speaking, yes. But the other part is you have to be building relationships all the time. All the time you got to be building relationships because, yes, engagement is key. If when you build relationships, this allows people to see the value that you have to bring, right? It's much more than just posting on social media and waiting for them to hit like and to hit follow and to view your videos. It's much more than that. It's building relationships. And when you start commenting on other people's posts, when you start showing them love, then they are more interested in who you are. They want to find out about you, because why would you make this really substantive comment on my post? Like, I don't even know you that well. Why are you showing me this love? Now I'm intrigued to find out more about who you are. And especially these individuals that's already following you. Like, every now and then you should just go to your follower list and show them some love. Those that have public pages, because the ones that have private pages, you're not going to be able to do that because you're not following them already and you can't have access to their page. But if they have a public page that is open for you to go show love, go show some love. Comment like crazy. What did you say, Mary? Yep. Absolutely. That's all they want. They just want to see you. And I think that we sometimes have this whole game messed up in our head where it's like, okay, I have to do it a certain way in order to be successful. And that's a lie. Like, not the big mighty God that we serve. He got millions and billions of ideas and strategies and plans and tactics and ways for you to be successful. Don't limit him. Right? But when you are living by these foundational things that works for every single person, what if you just applied them? I can only imagine what would happen within your business. I think that things would take off like crazy for you. Yep. And I think that you would have like $1,000 days, $15,000 months, simply because you're applying these principles, you're putting in the work, you're doing what you have to do. Listen, when you're doing the work behind the scenes, the brilliance starts to show up. And what I mean by that is, like, there's this part of you that's like so brilliant. That person doesn't show up when you're not putting in the work. Like, it's within putting in the work and we're changing our daily habits and the different things that we do. Then we are literally shaping ourselves to who God always called us to be. And then that's when the magic starts to happen. That's when all these amazing things start to pop off. And you like, wow, like, just feel like all these blessings, like, thank you, God. And yes, it's great to be grateful for God. But when you know that you're following the principles, when you know that you're doing these daily habits that's effective, you no longer are so shocked and amazed that God is blessing you. You're like, no, I expect that. Listen, I expect that. He's the type of God that likes blessing me as long as I'm doing my part. So I'm expecting these blessings to keep coming my way. Oh, they're showing up and there's going to be more of them. It's going to be more. Listen, get in this position where you're ready to receive money outside of you just working hard for it. Like, did y'all catch that? Like, get out of this mindset that the only way that God can bless you or bring money into your life, is by you working hard at a job, or where you exhausting yourself within your business. There's so many other ways. And if you think that there's no other ways, then you need to stop serving God. I'm just going to be honest. Because if you know that he's a real big God that's abundant, that has so much wealth, so much greatness, so much opportunity, so many ideas. Like, listen, God is the same one that made the moon, the stars, the sky, the trees, all of that. So if he can make all of that out of nowhere, like out of formless substance, he created all of these amazing things, and you think he can't give you some dope idea to grow your business? You think that he's that limited? Come on, y'all. Happy Friday. I got to talk this talk because, listen, it's important that we understand that there are no limitations. If you're somebody that wants or needs money right now, you just manifest it. Bring it to you. Why are you waiting for you to work hard to go get it? You don't have to do that. You just have to take the limits off of him and say, listen, I believe that the money can come to me easily and effortlessly. I believe that I don't have to be exhausted to bring in money. I believe that I don't have to hustle just to bring in some money. But when you start to reshape your mind and say, listen, opportunities is coming to me endlessly. I don't know where all the opportunities come, but I know that they're coming. I know that success is right here because I feel it coming. And I know that the God that I serve said that he's going to keep bringing opportunities to me. So I'm not tripping. I'm not stressed out. Everything that's supposed to be mine is going to happen by divine right and divine timing. Y'all catch that? Everything that's supposed to be mine is going to come to me in divine timing and divine right. And so there's no reason for me to be impatient or to be exhausted or to be stressed out about it. Because the stuff that belongs to me is not going to miss me. Y'all catch that? Listen, the stuff that belongs to me ain't going to miss me. What God has for me is for me. And so now you start to kind of change your mindset about every single thing in your life. So you know that your business is going to grow as long as you're putting in the work. But it's not up to you to dictate the type of customers and clients that you're going to be serving. Right? Because here's what happens. Here's what happened in my life. I'm just going to be all the way honest with y'all. I had decided that I was serving a particular audience, right? And I mapped them out of my mind. I said, okay, this is my customer avatar. They look like this. They think like this. Here's their behaviors. But it wasn't that person. And I didn't find out who the person was until I started to amplify my voice. When I start posting more on social media, doing more videos, the individuals start contacting me and saying, hey, I want to book a consultation. Hey, I want to work with you. Look, I had one lady say, look, I'm not tripping about no consultation. You ain't got to convince me. I'm on it. I want it. I saw your live video, and that live video for me was enough to want to hire you simply by just watching the live video. Did y'all catch that? But you're that person that's still too afraid to do a live video because you feel like, well, I don't look good on camera and my makeup's not done. And what about my hair? Let go of all of that stuff. Let go of all of that stuff. Getting to this place where you're tapping into your superpower, knowing that it's right there. What if you started to use it? Like, I can only imagine where your brand would go if you tapped into that superpower. If you stop tripping and making all these excuses about why you can't do this, why you can't do that. All of these are literally just excuses, and you're going to have to pay some way. Some type of way you're going to have to pay, because look, you're either going to pay somebody to help you get to the next level, or you're going to pay in the time and the frustration and the aggravation that continues to go on at that job, at your business that's not successful. Like, some of you guys have been unemployed in 2020, 2021, and now you're trying to grow this business and you're doing your best every single day, but it's not going anywhere because you refuse to pay. Yeah. You refuse to pay, and you don't want to pay nobody to help you, and you also don't even want to do the work behind the scenes to help you get there. I'm talking about doing the reading, doing the studying, literally going to YouTube and watching free videos that are audiobooks. Like that, it's literally that simple for you, and sometimes you still refuse to do that. You refuse to work out, you refuse to eat right, you refuse to cut off bad relationships that's not helping you, but you say you want to go to the next level. Listen. The God that I serve is probably talking to you like this and saying, look, daughter, look, son, I want to bless you. I really do. But you got to put in the work. Like, I can't give you something for nothing. Like, you got to be willing to do something. This is all he asks for. He's not even asking you to be exhausted all day and all night. He's not asking you to pull all-nighters to grow your business. No, he's trying to show you, listen, y'all. He's trying to show you a life where you can be relaxed and prosperous. Yeah, ain't nobody talking about that. Ain't nobody talking about living this life of prosperity and you're relaxed. That's the life that Manny Hall, Marlia Hall is living right now. And it took us some time to get here. But now at this present moment in 2022, I am literally living my best life, y'all. I can honestly say that God has been good to me. I'm living my best life. But it did not happen until I just decided to surrender and say, I'm not going to do it my way no more. Well, okay, God, what's the strategy? What's the idea? What you want me to do? Well, I want you to be a brand development coach. Dad, God, for real, that don't really seem all that cool. Like, I was a brand strategist before. I was a marketing coach before, but brand development, like, what does that even mean? You want me to do that? Yep. I want you to. You going to be obedient? Yep, I'm going to do it. Once I tapped in and start obeying and doing what he told me to do, y'all, money start coming in like crazy. Listen, just this week, 5 new clients that I didn't even have to work for. So that goes back to my affirmation that I always say, that money comes to me easily and effortlessly, right? It does not mean that I don't ever have to do anything, but the stuff that he tells me to do, that's the stuff that I do. And I continue to be blessed for it. Listen, the pair of pants that I'm wearing right now, the Lord said, hey, rock them pants. You didn't wear them in a while. Pick them up, put them on, $10 in it. Just that simple. So money comes to me easily and effortlessly. I wonder what would happen within your business if you finally just tapped in and said, I'm going to do what I got to do in this season. I'm going to do the work. I'm going to do the stuff that's a little bit uncomfortable that I don't really feel like doing. I'm going to wake up a little bit early in the morning so I can get my mind right. Because for the parents out there, you're really not that effective because you're ripping and running. As soon as the kids wake up, you wake up because you're so tired and exhausted. When did you get some me time? When? And then so we get forced to stay up all night eating a whole bunch of crazy junk food just to make ourselves feel better and more encouraged. And we watch these TV shows and we get so drawn into their storyline, but we forget about our own storyline. We forget about what it is that we're trying to accomplish. But now I'm just giving you some game and strategy. The same stuff that I had to do. This body that y'all see right now, it ain't all the way where it needs to be yet. I'm still working on it. But I'm a whole lot better than I was 6-7 months ago when I was eating a whole bunch of crazy foods, right? I was eating a whole lot of bread, a whole lot of pasta, a whole lot of potatoes, a whole lot of rice. And although the stuff tastes good and has some nutritional value, it was sticking to Manny like crazy. And it wasn't helping me be productive, so I had to switch the game up. I had to change my mindset about the life that I really wanted to live. And since I want to live this millionaire lifestyle, since I want to live this prosperous lifestyle where I'm free from stress, where I'm free from doubt, I'm free from fear, I'm free from the lack mindset, I'm walking in this wealth. So the only way that I'm going to get there is if I stay consistent to the plan. Like, God is a God of principles. He literally saying that if you follow the principle, you're going to be successful. It's not about if I do a little bit of work, I'm going to have a little bit. It's literally that. Like, it's time to tap in and live that life that you truly deserve to live. And you keep thinking, well, I got to just wait a couple more years and, I'm going to do my best. And maybe about 5 years I can be successful. No, you can be successful this year. This year. And don't think that the blessing is somehow in storage and you got to do. God is literally saying, if you show up, I'm going to give you every single thing that you ever desired. Every single thing that you ever desired you can have, but you have to tap in to personal development. Listen, as a brand development coach, I'm about to get hit right in the camera, y'all. You're about to see my big old grin right in your face. As a brand development coach, I want you to know that you're literally so close. You're literally so close. The thing that's really standing in your way now is that mindset. It's that mindset of really understanding that you can have this wealth, understanding that you can have this success. It's much more than you building your brand and doing marketing. Like, that's one aspect of it. I've had clients that was bringing in over $100,000 a year, $100,000 a month. But if the money is still not bringing you happiness, then there is a problem. And this is sometimes the hope that if I get the bag, then I'll buy my happiness later, right? Oh, well, once I get some money, then I'm going to be happy. No, I'm trying to teach you today, y'all, that you can be happy right now in this season. And then when you get your money, you can be even happier. Come on, y'all. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. Listen, you are probably that person that's thinking to yourself, I know I need some help getting to this next level, but man, you probably just cost too much and I just can't afford you. Listen, I got a team of coaches. Manny Hall and Associates is not Manny Hall. Like, this is a separate company. It got nothing to do with just my brand personally. We have a team of coaches that can help you get to the next level. But if you want to work with me specifically, I will be honest with you. Yes, the price tag is a little bit higher. Absolutely. To work with me because you're getting my brain, literally. Like, you're getting my strategies. You're getting all the stuff that I done studied and researched and all the sacrifice that I done made after waking up, taking the kids to school, going to work out, coming back, speaking to clients, doing live videos. That can be exhausting sometimes. But God continues to give me strength and energy and enthusiasm along the way, as long as I'm following the path and the process. But see, too many times we start to look at somebody else's branding strategy. And we're like, ooh, if I could use that one, then my business is going to explode too because I'm in the same industry naturally. No, but it don't work like that. Because in certain instances, that strategy is for that entrepreneur. You need your own that you're going to go off of so that you can explode and you can build something effective. Hey, y'all, I've been missing in the chat. I ain't even said hi to y'all. I normally say hi to everybody. What's up, y'all? Happy Friday. What's going on? What's going on? Hey, let's just take a commercial break. In the comments, y'all, can y'all please tell me where y'all from? I want to start knowing where y'all from so we can start building more of a relationship. I can remember that's Susie from Arkansas. That's Brad from Minnesota. That, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's Sarah from Cali. Like, I want to start remembering y'all a little bit more so we can build this engagement. We can start to build these relationships with each other, because this is the way that we're going to be successful. And listen, y'all contact me. There's probably some collaborations in the room. Good afternoon. There's probably some collaborations in the room where you can help me, I can help you. So let's explore all options. Maryland, okay. Florida in the house. Okay. Listen, let's tap in and start to build relationships with each other so we can go to the next level, because this is how you build something great. And part of my brand strategy is always building relationships with people. Like, this is the way that you be successful. Listen, it's within building relationships with people that Sarah from Arkansas be like, oh, you know what? I know somebody that could use your help. Oh, yeah, contact them. And then that person lead to another 10,000. That person lead to $1 million. Like, you have to build relationships because you have no idea who's out there. And that person that's on your page that you ain't paying no attention to, but they keep on commenting, they keep on showing love all the time, and you're not giving them no extra love, you need to reconsider that, because you have no idea the access that person might have to some powerful people. Like, don't depreciate anybody that's following you. You have no idea the power and the amazing referrals that can be brought to you simply by building a relationship. So this is why your brand strategy, one of the dopest ones that's going to get your bag higher and higher, is just building relationships. Taking yourself out of the equation of this stinking thinking, I would say, of I can't build relationships on social media. It's not going to work. Ain't nobody going to buy nothing. It take too long. Like, get that out of your mind. Get that out of your mind. Because it could take a little bit longer with certain relationships, but there could be others that as soon as you start building a relationship with you, they're buying from you and telling their friends and family members about you. But you got to have this as a part of your brand strategy, because when you do, you know that you keep doing it. Listen, when something is not a part of the plan, not a part of the daily regimen, it's not going to get done. This is why you said in your mind you was going to work out yesterday, but you didn't. You said in your mind it was going to work out, but it wasn't a part of the plan. It wasn't written down nowhere. It wasn't on your calendar. You ain't getting no notifications. And you're literally trying to incorporate a new part of your life that's not already a habit. The only way that's going to happen is if you notify it, is if you write it down, and then you start to incorporate it as a daily habit. So this whole new brand thing, marketing, this is new to you. So be somewhat patient with yourself, but give yourself some grace and some reminders. Getting to the point where you know that you're not going to remember to build relationships. You know that you're not going to remember to start telling your story effectively. So start to remind yourself and give some notifications. Say, okay, do this today. Mondays we doing this. Wednesdays we doing this. Like, you got to plan this thing out. Got to plan this thing out. Listen, before I jump off, y'all got any questions, let me know. I get a lot of messages after the live videos like that, Manny, why you ain't leave your info? And sometimes y'all just be going in and I don't even think about it. So, as a reminder, go to my page if you want to get a consultation to talk to us. Me and my team, book you a consultation. But if you got any questions right now, let me know. Go back, you said Canada in the room, Maryland, Florida. That's what's up. So look. You know that you can be great, but you got to put in the work. And me as a brand development coach, the reason I specialize in this stuff is because I realized just a few years ago, after seeing so many dope, amazing clients that weren't making any money because of their mindset, weren't making any money because of their personal development, that people weren't attracted to them naturally. They weren't interested in them. They weren't buying from them. After they followed up, they weren't interested in buying from them. And now I started to position my clients to work on personal development, to work on reading and studying and identifying what's going on with your business. How are the systems? How are the processes? Does this work for your customers? When they want to buy from you on your website, like, what's that process like? Do all the links work? Once they get to your site, is it confusing? Is the grammar wrong? Right? Is everything spelled out? Do you got way too much information? So it's within developing your brand as a whole that you start to tap into the sales portion of it. because starting a business does seem really, really dope and exciting, and you feel all that adrenaline because you finally registered your business with the state. You got your EIN number, but now you got to hit marketing. Now you got to get people to start paying attention to you. And my framework, my strategy for doing this works very, very effectively. That made people millions and millions of dollars. It's so clear. So I'm advising all of you this weekend, try to work on at least one thing within your brand that you can improve. Just one. I'm not asking you to come up with 10, just one thing. All right? Peace and blessings. Talk to y'all soon.